Hi, everybody. We're in Boston, Massachusetts, one of the great cities on the East Coast and one of the great hockey cities in the world. And we are about set to drop the puck tonight. The Bruins start with possession as we are now underway. Chateau's got it along the wing. And down he goes as the puck goes free. Loses his balance on the play. From the left side, they enter the offensive zone. There he is on the backhand. His reflexes on display tonight.
Well, this is an incredible save.
Off the outside of the post and stays out.
Huge opportunity to go ahead in this game, James, but it hits the pipe and out. Now they're chasing.
Washington's got a hold of it against the wall. Strome stick handling in his own zone. Here's a feed in front. And that goes off someone in front. Moves with the puck at the corner. And that nullifies that threat for the moment. And he takes the feed. The Capitals pick up steam and are on the attack. Shot blocked in front. Poked away. The Capitals have it against the wall. Takes it to the net. Oh, how did he get a piece of that to make the save? They are really dialed in here tonight. Hernandez takes the puck in the corner. Oh, that misses. From the outside, brings the puck. Here's the pass. Here's the hit. Scores.
On today's game, everything shuts down so quickly, ice closes so quickly, and he is left all alone to be able to walk into that clapper, and he tags it right past the goaltender.
Washington's finally opened the scoring here in the first. Now let's see how both teams respond, right, Cheryl?
Yeah, and I think this is a product of just playing the game differently and having a different mindset. They started the game, they were hesitant, almost as if you're playing just to keep it close and not to lose. You got to play to win the game, and they've really opened it up in the latter half of this period.
Great pass from off the right side. And he takes the dish. Moves the puck over to McMichael. Nice feed from the left side up the middle. Here's a chance. Nice save from point-blank range.
Well, he makes an incredible save on a point-blank shot here, James. I love the way he's aggressive, he's competitive, and he wins the battle.
Past the halfway mark of this period, Washington's up 1-0. The Capitals will go to work here in the offensive zone. Great defensive effort with the stick. Penalty coming up. Boston's looking to break out. Cutting to the slot. Here's the chance to take advantage with the delayed penalty. They've got the extra tackle on the ice.
Up by one, and you take the penalty, applying some pressure to the PK unit here as a power play has an opportunity to get the equalizer.
Boston sending their power play unit out for the first time tonight.
Well, they create a power play opportunity with hard work, and now it's an opportunity to get back in this game, James.
Oh, it's so good. Oh, my goodness, what a stop.
That's unbelievable, James. I have no idea how he got to that. Oh, it's some gymnastics at its finest.
Back to the point it goes. To the low slot. Oh, he gets a blocker on it. What a stop by DiPietro. They score! And a shorty at that.
Just love this goal, James. I mean, this is a PK, not just a PK, but a power kill. They go and attack when they recognize the opportunity, and they create this chance, and they put it away. I love this kind of goal, James. I mean, you're heavy on the forecheck, you're hounding the pucks, and you're not allowing your opponent to get anywhere. They're back on their heels. You continue to wear them down. They cannot get a line change, and you make sure that you convert on the opportunity. That's just a great goal.
The Capitals are closing this period on a high note, now leading by 2.
Well, they've really taken control of this game in the first period, James. They've set the tone, and a lot of it's coming off of their shot selection. They're putting a ton of pucks to net.
And that pass is redirected. Boston's got the puck against the boards. Quick feed to Dow. From the neutral zone, moving forward here along the boards. Long reach breaks up the momentum. Along the wing, up the neutral zone. Taken along the wall by Jeannot.
Bonus is about to get out of the box.
Big save. Boston's power play is over. What a disaster as they give up a shorthanded goal.
The big question here, James, is what are you going to do next? You gave up a shorty. You got to find a way to get back in the game. What I mean by that is you have to reset, not just physically, but emotionally and mentally, and get back on track.
Moves it quickly over to Strome. Washington's going to play it from the corner. Now a quick pass to Barabari. Oh, what a save!
That doesn't swing momentum in your favor. I don't know what will, James. That's a last-ditch effort to make a play. What a beautiful save. The goaltender, they have to have talent. They have to have mobility. They have to be able to track the puck, but they have to have a willingness to find it and fight for any second shot, and that's exactly what happens here. Out-battling, out-willing, and you make the save.
Washington's looked great thus far, leading here late in the first period. And they win the draw in the offensive zone, and they go to work. Take a shot! Here he is, wristed on net! There's the buzzer. Fans seem to enjoy that first 20 minutes. We'll get to the second period right after both teams get a chance to catch their breath. Stick around.
You can get exclusive media-only access to upcoming press conferences, practices, even
well, let's see what period 2 has in store for us as they are about to drop the puck. The second stanza is underway as the puck is dropped. Let's go. Well, we've seen a pretty good sample size already played thus far. Cheryl, your assessment.
The Bruins continue to fight.
Scores! And that's 3 unanswered goals. And as my mom likes to say, they're cooking with gas.
They're cooking with gas. And you can expect that they have put their opponents on their heels. This is a team that knows that they've worn their opponent down. Now they got to keep the pedal to the metal.
The Capitals have officially entered rout country right now, Cheryl.
Well, I'll tell you, good defense creates offense, and that's exactly what they've done throughout this game, and they've had a ton of shots on net.
Washington's got the puck inside the defensive zone. Great pressure with the stick. Odd man rush. Boston's got the puck along the boards. Sends it over to Lindholm. Takes the shot. Glove save, and he made it look simple.
Thompson's been able to watch the game for most of the night from the other end because of the offensive production in the offensive zone, James, but he's a real good job there. Timing is everything. Staying focused, tracking the puck, and making a good save at the right time.
Picked up along the boards by Strome. Great use of the body to knock him off the puck. Gaining speed through center, and here they come on the attack. The Capitals have it from their own end. And that's stolen by Jeannot. Gains control of the puck here at the blue line. Hammers the shot. There's the whistle as the puck goes up and over the glass. Washington's dominated right from the start. Their offense clicking on all cylinders, and they lead here in the second. Nice job tying up his opponent. Made the save on the play. Referee's hand shoots high in the air. Looks like we got a tripping penalty coming up. And the puck stopper tags his man to get the extra attacker on the ice. Here's the official call.
Now you're down a bunch of goals here, James, and really you take a penalty because you're chasing the game and you want to get back into it, but this one's a tough one to take.
Our first opportunity to look at the power play unit set to go to work.
an opportunity on their first power play of the game, James. And this is an opportunity to look at the coverage as well. See how they're playing it, whether they're going to be aggressive or sit back.
Dumps it in. Washington's got the puck along the wall. Here's a short pass to LaPierre. The Capitals played along the wing. Here's a chance, and the traffic neutralizes that threat. Gets it out of his own end. Good read with the stick to break that up. The Capitals gain possession along the wall. Sends it over to LaPierre. Quick pass to Duhaime. Washington's playing it from the side. Hammers a shot. Denies him. He got all of it. Can't hang on to the biscuit after that. Oh, how did he stop that? Wow. Tremendous intensity here in the offensive zone. Misses the net. And they've got it in the right end here. The Bruins move the puck in the defensive zone. Textbook poke check by McMichael. Good stand-up hit on the play. Center field. Oh, and he comes up with a stop. Puck grab by Down. The Bruins take possession in the defensive end. Washington's got it in the neutral zone. Moves it to Protas. Receives the pass. Pass right in front. Oh, what a save on the play. Whoa.
He's doing absolutely everything he can to keep his team in this game, James. Unbelievable save.
She scores! Right on point. Wow.
That's just an incredible shot, James, that sends the water bottle flying. I mean, it gets air. Well, there's not much time here before the goaltender's eyes are taken away, James, and he drops into that butterfly position. All you want to do when you can't see the puck is make yourself as big as possible, but this one has seeing eyes through traffic and finds the back of the net.
The Capitals are probably thinking, we don't want this period to end the way things are going. Cheryl, you've been in these types of games before.
No, James, if I'm playing in this game, I do not want the intermission because everyone is firing on all cylinders. They're in a rhythm, and when you have that kind of energy going for you, you don't want to sit and wait for the third. Their opponent certainly wants...
Here we go. They're dropping the gloves. You knew this was going to come after they hit their star player.
Well, if you're going to touch the star players, you're going to have to answer the call. They certainly don't want their top players in a fight. So here they come, the enforcer. When the fight started, the fans erupted, and then all of a sudden the tilt went the road team's way, and it got awfully silent in here.
They've got the debris all cleared up off the ice, and both teams step in for the face-off. Lindholm's quick stick lands from the puck here at center. Puck scooped up by Jeannot. Here's a chance to make something happen inside the neutral zone. Washington's got control of it now from their own end. Gains the zone on the left wing. Moves it in front! And that goes off a stick. And they'll get a breather as the goaltender covers it up. Washington's been an impressive club to watch tonight, especially offensively, as they lead big here late in the second. The Capitals win the draw, and they go on the attack here in the offensive zone. Denies him on the play. There's the whistle as the goalie hangs on. In the final moments of this period, the Capitals lead it 4-0. They have dominated. Control the puck. And that's just out of reach. Boston's got a hold of it along the wall. And he shuts the door on that. Well, there's the horn, and that means 2 periods down. And there's still a critical third to play. Looking forward to this one. Third period action is coming up. The moment of truth has arrived for both these teams. Third period action set to go. It's been a total mismatch here as we get underway for the third. Let's see if anything changes. Well, Pounder, we've played more than 40 minutes now in this one. How do you view things?
The Capitals have built themselves a healthy lead through 2 periods, and now it's about bringing it home, James. And in order to do that, you need to manage the puck simple and make smart decisions with it.
Now he takes it over the line. Centering feed! And he denies that great opportunity there. Poked away by Zadorov. Rocks him on the play. The Bruins carried along the wall. The Capitals have a hold of it in the defensive zone. Centering feed! And he shuts down a great scoring chance there. Washington's played arguably their most complete game of the season based on how they have delivered shots on net and lead here big time in the third. We got a penalty coming up here. There's the whistle, and here's the call. The Capitals have been handed 2 for interference.
Themselves after that shorty they gave up earlier.
Here's a rip! Denies him with a one-timer! From the left side, he moves it up ahead. Oh, big-time hit along the wall, and this is why I'm glad I'm up here in a suit, Cheryl.
And I'm right there with you, James. I wouldn't want to be along those boards either. It almost looked like he left his feet early, but nonetheless, it's a bone crusher.
Poked away at center ice. Picked up along the wall by Price. We got a penalty coming up here on the play. There's the whistle, and here's the goal.
Well, this is a good call because it is interference. You have to allow your opponent to fight for a loose puck.
The Bruins with a 2-man advantage power play coming up.
Playing with a 2-player advantage on the 5-on-3 is such an opportunity. But you have to have a sense of urgency that goes along with it. You don't want to be static. You do want to force the coverage to have to move a little bit.
Washington's on the attack. Here's a shot. Scores! And the road team is having themselves a party in this bar tonight. And I don't think anybody except them like it.
No one likes it in this building, that's for sure. I mean, fans are leaving. They paid money for this ticket. And if you're on the ice, you just want to crawl out of there. But you can't. There's more game to play. This is a tough one, James.
The Capitals continue to attack the net here at period number 3, adding yet another goal to their score.
Well, it's been all areas of the game that have really been terrific tonight, James. I've also enjoyed the communication that we're seeing on the ice, not just the body language, but also the vocalness. I mean, they're creating all over the ice, and it's been real fun to watch.
Scores! Puts it in the back of the net, and that's how you like the lamp!
He likes the lamp as he buries that one, James, but he knows he has confidence, and he shows just that in that battle. Execution, that's how you do it.
The Bruins don't really have time on their side here, but at least they've got something to push with.
Yeah, really tough hole to climb out of, but certainly that one goal will give him a little bit of a lift. It's respectable.
Washington's got the puck against the half wall. And the goaltender comes up with a piece of it to keep it out of the net. Takes a bump but still hangs on to the puck. Washington's got possession of the puck. And he takes the pass. The Bruins take it across the blue line. Comes up with the stop. Pass in front. Great defensive play to pick off the pass. Picking up momentum across the zone here on the right side.
Well, this is an unlucky bounce, James. I mean, when you're a goaltender, you play your angles, you know your set positions, but you can't get set in a scramble like this, and it winds up in the back of the net.
Capitals take it along the wall. Here he is in front. They score, and it's back-to-back tallies.
Yeah, they've been chomping at the bit. Now they've got their opponent on their heel. They need a quick change here and find a way to continue the momentum. Well, this is just a perfect screen. The goaltender can't find the puck because the screen is looking back and finding a way to take away his eyes. Does a great job, and the puck goes in.
Washington's playing almost like they want a day off here tomorrow, Cheryl.
Yeah, I'd say so, and we always look forward to a day off, and this coaching staff has got to be impressed with this team tonight. You know, the ability to get the puck to net, driving the pace of play, and just having really great habits, consistent effort right through the game. He's not going to be able to get away from the booze and the chance every time he touches the puck, all because of that play earlier where he hurt their player.
Too much congestion in front. Goaltender covers up. We got a stoppage in play. The Capitals don't want to take their foot off the gas here in the third period, but they have a lot of padding with the lead that they've built. Slides in off the wing after the centerman tied him up. And he takes the feed. Boston's got the puck along the wall. Here's a shot. Oh, wow, what a pad save by Thompson. The Capitals will play it in their own end. Centering feed. Great defensive hits-up play to pick it off. They've got numbers here. Fires it. And there's the save. Wait, they're signaling a goal. It looked like he had it, but it looks like they're signaling a goal now.
I think he makes a really good read here, James. He anticipates the play well and gets himself square to the shooter, but unfortunately, this one hits him and he seems to be a little leaky because it finds its way to the back of the net.
The Bruins are showing a little pride here in the third.
And really, that's all that it's about right now. This game is over, and you can see they just want this game and the clock to tick down. They want that final buzzer to go.
Washington's on the attack. From the point, looks to make something happen. Driving right to the front. Scores! And look at this. Here we go. They have answered back.
Well, they've responded exactly the way the coach and team wanted. To be able to get back on the board, get momentum back in your favor. It's key guys that contribute and have an impact. Oh, James, I just love this goal. It shows all the elements of the game of hockey. You have to have spatial awareness. You have to have your head up to know exactly where you want to move the puck before you do. And this is a perfect example as he is stumbling and recognizes that he's got to get that stick to puck and move that pass right to the open player. Immediately does it, and as a result, it's in the back of the net.
Quick feed to Biel. And a huge stop by the goaltender at point-blank range.
Well, players should never be left alone in the slot, but man, is the goaltender to task here. Gets out in front of it and makes the save.
Here he is, shot right in front. Denied that one.
He reads this play perfectly, James. He gets tight to the shooter. There's no room to put it by him.
Stop by the... Oh, it's in! It's in! Looked like he had it, but not the case.
Although this is an unlucky bounce for the goaltender, James, it's one he'll want back. These are the types of goals that can be deflating for a team. It's a scramble in front. Goaltender can't find it, and guess what? It's in the back of the cage.
Washington's offense has not been a problem tonight. They put a lot of shots on net and laid it big time late in this third period. Browns won the draw at center. Final seconds of this one, an absolute clunker performance by the home team, and the fans are letting them hear it. Shot, and he hangs on just as time runs out. And that will close the book on this one here tonight. Cheryl, how do you describe this time of year tonight?
Well, when you're getting a lot of shots on net, it means you're getting in the offensive zone, and sometimes
out.